Okay, so we're done with modeling and texturing our model. The couple things and tips would help you with creating view-friendly models so you can texture. It is separations of the textures, make textures dependable, and also it's allowed you to easily modify materials or upgrade materials to specific time of the season for your model. As example, right here we have the roofs. Okay, so let's go ahead, take this roof and see what kind of material we can apply it. So I'm go ahead, open this. I'll go add layer, and I'm going inside winter park. Okay, I'm going to select just ecosystem created a snow. So we'll apply to this. Okay, so we applied one material and let's click populate. Okay, you will notice that in our model, now we have it applied to us, our roof, snow, and also we have it snow icicles that applied to our roof. And that was very easy to do with ecosystem and specific materials. So let's look what we done. So let me go ahead, switch this to 800. Okay, if you look on our materials, we add a normal snow layer, which is using an environment, and place it in a kind of bottom of our roof where snow going. And also we added ecosystem with the icicles we created previously. I created in, and if you understand this material, it is in a winter wonderland park, if I'm right, available in Cornucopia. But mostly all materials on this park is designed for view friendly kind of model, so you can apply with easy to switch any models. And again, you can do this by applying to our separate roofs and other things. So how we define, if we have UV map for our house from, and it will be all same model, all baked together. To do this will be very difficult. We almost need to create special layers and other options applied to this, and it will be not impossible, but it will be very hard to do. So let's go ahead and, for example, we'll modify this one as well. We'll just go ahead and add additional layer, and you can see how easy it can be done by adding just new layers to that. So we'll have this one and we'll click populate. Okay, here's our house. You can rotate, and you can see we have it icicles on both sides of our house. We also can go ahead and apply additional materials to wall. As example, right here, we can go ahead, just select wall. Okay, we'll go to add layer, and we can just add a frost layer to this. Okay, one thing, when you add any additional layer, be sure the scale is properly set. Okay, this is for the side of the house. We can also add right here as well. Okay, let's go ahead, add additional to this point, and if you want, we can add also to the top, and because this is environment dreaming, so you can notice how the snow will affecting. So to switch this, we need to go to world standard for our snow. On this case, the frost will apply on the bottom. Again, if we'll try to do this with UV map, it will be quite a bit harder. We do have right here on the bottom one separate, so we'll apply to this as well. Okay, and this one actually in the building parts, and as is also, if you remember, we separate them so we can select specific material. Okay, like this one. and we can just go ahead apply directly to these. So you can see right this point. As well, we can go ahead and apply materials to our side beams, to our additional roof, or for example this roof. So let's go ahead and close this one. We'll select side roofs, and let's add some side to some snow on these roofs. Okay, and we can go ahead and add layer here as well. Okay, now we have a side roof, and for this one we can again go on ecosystem, applied ecosystem, and populate. So we have a lot of icicles. Maybe just remove a little bit on a scale so they won't be that big. Okay, let me go to building parts, and I want to go and see apply frost to some other areas like this one. We'll go edit, and I want a little bit top frost on that one. Okay, as well, just add side, and maybe add also frost to the beams as well. Okay, a couple things right here. You will notice if your mouse like very low resolution, sometimes scale maybe jump up, so just pay attention, and if it's higher, just reduce back to 1. Okay, again, if we apply it, it will be increased to 10, so we'll reduce scale. Okay, and here we have it, our house with a winter material applied, and you can see how easy it was just to take material and create ecosystem and apply it. How to create this ecosystem material with the winter, we also have a tutorials available for this, so you can watch on Cornucopia or GeekatPlay Studio those tutorials. But creating properly models will help you with assigning environment-driven materials to those objects. Okay, so right here you can see it's rendered with little better lighting. Of course, it's not yet material apply to the frame. We need to apply some additional to this, to the door entrance, and maybe put it some little bit frost on the glass as well. So let's have some small additional details, but overall, any woo-friendly type of the building with material special design for this can be very easy to adjust to any type of the season. Okay, so here another example I want to show you, and sometimes how Vue precision materials may help to some models. Example, this is model design in a Cinema 4D, and it's some Soviet apartment complex. And if we look on this model right here, it's actually look not bad, it's look nice. But example, if I'm going to apply to the wall, okay, let me go ahead, switch this to mapped pictures, and I'm going to put it maybe some brick wall to this. And let's switch to the object parametric. Okay, and right now if I am taking my camera, move a little bit closer, you can already see the problem right here. We have it with polygons. If for some reasons them was done a little bit incorrect, so the mapping, okay, you can see how they apply. It's look very horrible. So, and again, even you're going to scale way down. Okay, all on an image, it still won't apply properly. So in sometimes if you have it no ability to go back and fix it model, Vue materials by itself will hold it and handle very well this. So let's go as example, we'll go right here, and we'll use it material from GeekatPlay material mega pack. So if you're interested, Let's have a lot of different, and one will using just a mixed wall for this. Okay, and you can see how the Vue will take it and apply the material correctly over, even when its faces was kind of messed up with this model. Again, that better if you're going back inside the program you was working before and you correct those faces so they're properly mapping, or you can select it so you can apply it without any distortions. But if you don't have it, but you still kind of design your model for the Vue friendly format, you can still fixing and apply this type of procedural material directly to your model. And as example, this one is done in Cinema 4D, but in time when it was modeled with specific requirements. So you can see we have some separations on a specific object, so we can reuse this model and do kind of very Vue friendly type modeling. So again, as example, we're going to roof. Okay, and we can go ahead and apply maybe some material to the roof. And let's go ahead add icicles to this roof. Okay, and you can see right here we have it kind of very large, so we probably want to reduce scale. Okay, it's a little bit smaller icicles. And again, right here we just applied, and there you go, we have it, snow with icicles on our roof that we just added to the building. Okay, this is just a couple tips for you how you can work with models and create it. And again, thank you for watching this tutorial from GeekatPlay Studio. Please remember, visit us on the web is www.geekatplay.com.